Why am I going to Japan? I'm going there in mid-October. My life has been one that something that I don't control. I have always been driven. But there is one theme that is consistent, and that is represented by this photograph that I have. Moving from extremes. This is my picture 20 years ago, and this is a contemporary one. So what it represents is my search and my purpose in life to bring the contraries together, religion and science together. I found out that the underlying cause for my going to Japan has something to do with that too. So the idea came to me from out of nowhere, and I decided to go. Then a lot of things happened that again relate to the two themes, religion and science. And I was interested in the religion of science, of Japan from a long time. And now it came back again, and Shintoism is one of the reasons why I'm going there. I'm going to visit the Shinto Shrine, Ise Jingu, the sun goddess, where Amaterasu is her name, if I pronounce it right. And there was some attraction towards that because Japan's prosperity and an intellectual caliber are both attributable to the energy of the sun goddess. They are all related. So I'm kind of interested in relating the two, the sun goddess and the energy of the sun. And now that is more religious, mythological orientation. But the scientific orientation is that, it came to me in meditation, and then one thing led to another. Over the past few weeks, I have been overwhelmed by what has been coming to me. And one is hydrogen is God. God is hydrogen. That's a concept. So that is again bringing science and religion together. And that has a lot to do with Japan, because hydrogen and the sun are very closely connected. Because what is the sun after all? The sun is the highest energy that is possible, in our solar system. And the sun is composed of 72% of hydrogen. So now you can understand why I am going to Ise Jingu, which is the sun goddess's shrine. So it is to understand the pattern of energy, the highest energy, intellectual as well as environmental and physical energy, is right there in this in sun. And Japan is very close to that. And not only the sun rises in Japan the first on the earth plane, but the Japanese royalty is associated with sun. Okay, it came from the sun. And hydrogen, 72% of the sun is filled with hydrogen. And as I said, the revelation that came to me through various sources is hydrogen is God. So the worship of Ise Jingu or shrine now becomes very meaningful. The sun is very important for that. And now hydrogen is just water. And it also plays a very important role as far as Japan is concerned, the tsunami. So sun plays a very, very important role, or hydrogen plays a very, very important role in Japanese life. Maybe Japanese want to more go and then relate themselves to hydrogen or the sun, and then it's a kind of dual nature. One, it is very productive and protective, and also very destructive on the other hand. So destructive in the sense of tsunamis, has killed many lives in Japan, and it is still a threat. And after all, it was in Japan, in Hiroshima, that the hydrogen bomb destroyed the country. So hydrogen or the sun has been both destructive and also productive. So this is a very, very, insightful thing that came to me in my meditation over the past couple of weeks. I have been working on it. So, and the timing that I go is also very important. So I'm going in October. According to Vedic astrology, sun is debilitated in mid-October. And what it means is, according to the Siddhas, when a planet is debilitated, that planet comes and lives in this world. Again, there is science and religion. The sun is simply not a celestial object, a star, but also a being, just like Amaterasu is the goddess of the sun. So Surya in India is the god of sun. So when he is in October, that is the time that I am going. So that is again not an accident that I am driven, as I said, to go there. The next thing is, very important thing is, every 20 years, the Ise Jingu is revived. And the finding also very, very interesting. Only last year, the shrine has been moved to the left side. And whenever it is moved to the left side, the economy prospers. When it is on the right side, the economy is down, and Japanese economy has been down for quite 20 years. And now, only last year, the shrine has been moved to the left. And this also has some significance in my personal life, because I was teaching a seminar in New York, and there were 2 rows of people on the left, and the right side and the left side. And I told in the seminar, this was about 2 weeks ago, the people on my right side have financial problems, and then they all agreed. And then the people on the left side don't have any financial problem. This I said because looking at my brain, because the left side represents the left brain, which is the sun. Okay, there is a connection between the left brain and the sun, and Japan is also a left brain country, because of the scientific knowledge that they have focused after the World War II. Anyway, so these preliminary observations are very important for me. I just wanted to share with people so that their visit to Japan would give another perspective on what Japan is and what it represents. I'm just in the process of getting all this information and making sense of it. So it is a very, very important journey as far as I'm concerned. I hope that after this trip will be revealed more about the sun, hydrogen, and how it can give us an insight into what I have been up to is the golden age.